In the Circuit Court of the 15th Judicial Circuit, Criminal Division, in and for Palm Beach County, Florida. Case number 21 CF 002938 A and B, Division W, State of Florida versus Travis Rudolph. Defendant, verdict. We, the jury, find as follows. As to count one, we find the defendant not guilty. As to count two, we find the defendant not guilty. As to count three, we find the defendant not guilty. As to count four, we find the defendant not guilty. So say we all, the 7th day of June, 2023, in West Palm Beach County.
Hey, y'all, gravity, any day above ground, live it. Before we start the show, right there. This now I know I'm not selling this shirt, but the shirt was fire. I had to go get it. Let me move this out the way. Yes. The fam and I went to go see Spider-Verse this morning. The movie was fire. My wife was pissed. Why was she pissed, family? Well, if you have seen it, then you know what I'm about to say. If you didn't see it and you plan on seeing it, shut off the sound right now. If you plan on seeing it, if that's only if you're planning on seeing it. If you're not planning on seeing it, then you ain't gonna care. So I'm gonna give you 10 seconds to make your decision and just type what you're doing. Because again, if you're planning to see it, you ain't gonna like what I'm gonna say right now. So I'm gonna give you 10 seconds. So we're gonna play a little bit of something. Let me see what I got for 10 seconds. I got this here. Just so we can remind the folk what we need to do next year.
The reality also is this. Any policy that will benefit black people will benefit all of society. Let's be clear about that. Let's really be clear about that. So I'm not going to sit here and say I'm going to do something that's only going to benefit black people. No.
Okay, so I have some things in here. I'll do it like this because I respect my audience. So Iron Will, I ain't gonna do you like that. If you saw the ending, you know what I'm talking about. That's why my wife was pissed. That's why she was pissed. That's all I'm gonna say. If you've seen it, oh, you put it on mute. Cool, good. Thank you, Iron Will. It said to be continued. She lost her mind. She was giving me an earful outside of the movie theater like I'm the one that made the damn thing. But the movie was fire. And thank God they had my favorite Spider-Man up in there. My favorite Spider-Man is the one that is silver and black with the robot. At least he was in there. At least he was in there. So that is what it is. But yes, there's going to be a part 2. It's coming out in 9 months. March 29th, 2024. That's the date. But anyway, I'm done talking about Spider-Verse. Let's get into the news. Because today it is going to be a hump day stream. And considering going forward, this is what it's going to be. The first Talkz of the month will be a chill stream where we talk about any and everything, unless there's something very important. So yes, that is what we're going to be talking about today, family. So let's get into it. Where is my screen? Where is it? Which one is it? Is it this one? No, it is not this one. It's not that one. It's not that one. This one. I am a Giants fan, ladies and gentlemen. Did it fake them out? No, because I saw the runtime and I was like, there's no way they're going to wrap up that story if he's going to do the multiverse in 2.5 hours. There's no way. But I did not see the end. I did not see the twist at the end. I did not see that coming, but okay. But anyway, I'm a Giants fan at heart, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, I am. We haven't won the title in 11 years, which is okay. Everybody else should have an opportunity for their teams to shine. Why can't I find the right one? There we go. Yes, we will be talking about that, Sun Kissed by the Most High. But I fucked around and forgot to acknowledge who was in the building. DSA1, hello. Iron Will, hello. Lamiko Cardenas, hello. Brooklyn Queen, 125. Brooklyn Queen, you're going to be a subject of the show as well. Sun Kissed by the Most High. And McFat, hello. You're a Raiders fan, my condolences. The world is correct. DSB, I got no hate for the Giants and I'm a 49ers fan. You better not. Because we owned you in 2011. But that was a get back for 2002 and them damn refs, but that's okay. But yes, Travis Rudolph, who you saw me play at the beginning of the show, he was found not guilty on all charges. If you do not know the story of Travis Rudolph, his ex-bitch, well, we're going to call her what she is, his ex-bitch tried to get him set up by lying on him. Got her brother and some of his goon friends to go touch him up, and they didn't know he had the blicky on him, and he laid down her brother. Now, what made this case so compelling was that it was in Florida, and it made to be put the, hold on, miss. Kids, she gonna bring in her whole tablet to go get a book that she could have got by herself. Ain't this a man? Listen, you got kids, you gotta love them up, but you gotta go fight them up one day. Tell you, I told my wife all the time, one day she gonna come home and me and that little girl gonna be squared up. I love that little muff. I love that little girl. But anyway, yes, what I was saying is it brings the castle doctrine one and stand your ground laws, because this happened in Florida. It brought it to the forefront. Now, we know how the white supremacists are. They do not want us to be able to use the laws that they created to protect themselves, to protect ourselves. But fortunately, in this case, Palm Beach County down in Florida got it right. Even though they got alligator piss in the water, they got it right. So let's read a little bit of this article via Giants Wire. On Tuesday, jurors heard closing arguments in the murder trial of former New York Giants wide receiver Travis Rudolph. Prior to the final statements, Rudolph himself took the stand and again declared his innocence. Although he acknowledged firing the shots that killed Sebastian Jean-Jacques, he remained adamant that it was a case of self-defense. Quote, I kept shooting until I no longer felt there was a threat, Rudolph said on the stand via the South Florida Sun Sentinel. No, I'm not guilty. I saved me and my brother's life. And here he is with his family praying up, make sure he good. After 8 long days, both sides rested their cases. The jury reconvened on Wednesday morning, 10 p.m. Well, it should be 10 a.m. Who the fuck wrote this? Giants Wire. No wonder we ain't win the title in 11 years, you motherfuckers. I'm sorry. That was wrong. I shouldn't have said that. I should not have said that. That was wrong. That was not wrong. The jury reconvened on Wednesday morning at 10 a.m. for deliberations, and after 4 hours, they returned a verdict. Rudolph was found not guilty on all charges, 1 count of first-degree murder and 3 counts of first-degree attempted murder. Let's hear what South Florida News has to say. Fair use.
Law says if a person starts conflict with you and then clearly indicates that they're trying to get away, you are not allowed to shoot them, and certainly not in the back.
That is just a glimpse of today's closing arguments in the murder trial of former NFL player Travis Rudolph.
And the law says if a person starts conflict with you and then clearly indicates that they're trying to get away, you are not allowed to shoot them, and certainly not in the back.
Leave it to a mammy to try to throw this black man in jail. But what do you expect from the prosecution? Why does this thing keep starting over?
In the murder trial of former NFL player Travis Rudolph, he's accused of killing a man and injuring another outside his family's Lake Park home. Rudolph claims it was self-defense. Prosecutors say the shooting was unprovoked. Sujinam has been
unprovoked? Did y'all not see the video? Unprovoked? I will check that out in a second, Torian. But thank you for coming as well. Unprovoked, he was about to get his ass kicked. He might have died. What do you mean unprovoked? You see what they... Damn. You see how they didn't even want to give him SYG? You see that? They didn't even want to argue that in the news report. Ain't this a bit... All right, go ahead. Anyway, she'll tell us, so it is what it is. She's been known to do this when it comes to stories of black men.
Inside the courtroom all day. She joins us live with the latest. Suji?
Jade, we heard from both state prosecutors as well as Travis Rudolph's defense attorney in their closing arguments all day today, and both sides trace back to what they say happened on April 7, 2021. Rudolph and the woman he was seeing at the time, Dominique Jones, got into a physical argument about another woman. Evidence has shown that when she left, she sent a text message to her brother using the phrase, quote, shoot up, which she...
Unprovoked, huh? Okay, so tether anchor woman and prosecution's attorney assigned to the case because it was a black man. How the fuck was this not provoked? Where is it? How is this not provoked? I need this answered. How the hell you gonna have 4 goons show up at your place, but this ain't provoked, telling you to come outside? That wasn't provoked. Sun kissed by the Most High. Do we know that if he deleted a car, would he be free? He would not be free. We know this. The jury would have been back in less than 4 hours with a guilty verdict. Young Nine, hello. Torian says she is part of that fractured sisterhood. Yes, she is. And to hell with her.
Using the phrase, quote, shoot up, which she clarified was not meant as a literal threat. A group of 4 men then showed up to the Rudolph home around midnight and a fight broke out. Rudolph's brother Daryl testified last week he was frightened when he said 2 guns were pointed at him and his brother. Rudolph argues he fired 39 rounds at the men out of self-defense. Prosecutors have grilled the athlete, asking why he shot so many times, alleging he was pursuing them when the men had already driven away from the home.
Hey, what? Don't y'all give the police this type of wiggle room out of, not having them face justice for killing one of us? You're trying to neutralize the threat. Why you're not giving him this? Them fools could have kept shooting from the car.
Video does not lie. Before Travis Rudolph even gets to his brother, all the men have run back to the car door. The door.
Ma'am, they could have went back in there to got even bigger hardware. Did you ever take that into consideration? They could have went back and what they call it. They could have reloaded and came back. Which in that time period, he could have let his guard down and him and his brother could be dead right now. And we could be seeing nothing but NFL tweets from players and former players saying prayers up to the Rudolph family. Another black man, 2 black men would have been dead. But of course, they got to send out one of these boule chicks outside to try to make sure this black man can't use the laws that are specially designed for white supremacy in a case where you would let white supremacy go home with a handshake on the way out. Well, damn, it must have burned her. She's from South Florida, so we're going to assume that she is. This probably burned your poulet chicken, now didn't it? Your chicken poulet. They probably burned that too, now didn't it? He got to go home.
Then closes, and the vehicle immediately starts moving. Travis Rudolph isn't even in frame yet. He's not even close enough yet. And then you see him, and then he starts shooting.
They can play those videos all they want. I challenge them to play them 1,000 more times. Press the spot shotter another 1,000 times. You can hear those shots over and over and over. You can't see what happened in the final moments. When 2 guys pointed a gun. She wasn't there. She doesn't know. I don't know either. But what's reasonable?
And jurors will be back in the courtroom at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning to assess all the evidence before they begin deliberations and ultimately reach a unanimous verdict. We will be back in the courtroom and bring you all the latest updates, both on air and online. Reporting live in West Palm Beach, I'm Suji Nam for WPBF 25 News.
All right, Suji, thank you. And we have been covering this.
Of course, you've been covering. It's probably the most excitement y'all got in years down there. But yes, family, there you go. They don't even want to give you. They don't even want to give it to you. I'm trying to find the name of that mammy. I'm really trying to find her. Maybe they got her name somewhere. Oh, here we go. Francine Edwards. Let's look up old Francine Edwards, shall we? Y'all want to do that? Let's look up Francine Edwards. Let's just open up a new screen. Actually, we'll just use this one. Yeah, we're gonna look up old Francine Edwards. I'm getting half Caribbean vibes. Francine Edwards, Palm Beach County. Let's see. County District Attorney. Let's see. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, so this is all her information. She went to Howard University. There it is. There it is. There it is. She won a Kamami's, people. There it is. Howard University. 2012. Okay. Let's see if we can let's do it like this. Lawyer. Probably not nobody. Ooh. There's a LinkedIn. Let's see. Yep, that's her. Let's see. 211 followers. All right. Oh, she went to Binghamton. Okay. Can she be from New York? State of Florida. All right. That doesn't tell us much. Martindale.com. I'm not seeing much. No, that's not her. Why is Stacey Abrams coming up? Why is Stacey Abrams coming up? Interesting. So she used to be in California. Just off a whim. I want to see something. Just off a whim. I just want to see something. Let's see something. What is this? Political campaign. This might be somebody different. Yeah, this is somebody different. All right. Well, I don't know. She's giving me half Tether vibes, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Salute to the brother for going home. Salute to the brother. All right, let's continue. We got some new people in the building. I see. I think I shouted out DSB, but if I didn't, hello. Sunkiss said, didn't the State Patrol shoot Jalen at least over 60 times? He was shot at, what was the number? 96 times. He was shot at 96 times. He said he had over 60 bullets in him, including bullets that entered his body while he was on the ground. So, yes. But they got to go home. They got to go home. PD Chicago B1, hello. Computer Robots, hello. Yes, it is Kick Gravity time. Carlton Way, hello. AK Sour God, hello. Yes. But shout out to the brother for going home. Anyway, let's continue because I'm so I don't know what that means, but welcome. 007 Spidey, hello. And I also pinned the StreamYard link up top. So if y'all want to come up anytime, let me know and you can come up. But yes, I'm so glad I left up top. Why did I say that? Well, y'all know what's going on with them wildfires coming out of Quebec. And it's so bad, family. It is so bad. It is quite bad. Family is so bad. I want to show y'all a video of how bad it is. Are you ready to see how bad it is? Of course you are. But before we do that, we need to play this.
Free my people now. Free my people. Free my people now.
That was the George Washington Bridge that connects the Bronx with New Jersey. That's how bad the smoke is in New York City right now. Yes. Oh, that was what? I thought you sent me something else, Torian. But yes, I've been getting updates from my family. They live in Long Island. My sister said it smells like a barbecue outside. This is how the purge is going to start. By the way, remember how on Monday I said it might be a blackout? Now, just imagine. I ain't putting no juju on New York, but I'm putting a little juju on New York because I don't like Mayor Adams. Imagine he do all this, and then there's a blackout. Imagine if there's a blackout in the midst of this. So you have this smoke, which is thicker than I almost said fog. Then you have no lights. Oh, Lord. Well, of course, TMZ talked about this, 007, Spidey too, because TMZ ain't got no celebrity they can go mess with. They were so happy that Shaq was seen with Brittany Renner. Who cares? That's not sexy enough. So yeah, they have to talk about this. Gives them easy hits. But yes, here we go. Tabernacle via CNN. Let's see what Crime News Network said. Fair use.
I can smell it.
In New York City, masking up again, not because of COVID, but due to harmful smoke wafting into the city. Right now, New York City is among the top 5 most air polluted cities in the world. At one point, the air quality index soared past 200 Tuesday night, according to New York City Mayor Eric Adams. That's a very unhealthy level. The poor air quality is caused by more than 150 active wildfires burning in Canada. The smoke from those fires creating a haze for millions.
I ain't gonna hold you, family, but this is reminiscent of what's going on in China. Remember all them years we used to see China and their cities were so smogged up that it looked exactly like that video I just showed you.
It should be super crowded. Everybody should be trying to get the good air, but it's not crowded. That tells you something, right?
More than
Why they always gotta have some fake woke nigga on the screen? What does that mean, sir? I don't know what the fuck that meant. What you just said. What did you just say? I'm finna play it again.
fires creating a haze for millions.
It should be super crowded. Everybody should be trying to get the good air, but it's not crowded. That tells you something, right?
No, that don't tell me nothing, Negro. That tells me that everybody's staying home, sir. That's what that means. Everybody is at home with the AC on, which is not a good look because it takes outside air inside, but everybody's indoors. Why would you be outside when there's intense smoke outside? There's always some fake woke nigga. It's always one of them. That should tell you something. This nigga think he Omni-Man.
Right.
More than 40 million people across the Northeast, Midwest, and Mid-Atlantic are under air quality alerts, affecting areas around Boston, shrouding Pittsburgh in smoke, while leaving Hartford, Connecticut under dense haze and smoke lingering over New Jersey. But the haze did not stop all New Yorkers from venturing outside on Tuesday.
I'm not just going to stay in the house because of air quality.
Negro, you just had eye surgery. Get your black ass in the house. Man.
Be nice. Yeah. Let's be nice. We don't have to go there. I mean, you're not wrong, but you didn't have to say it. I mean, good Lord.
Will somebody come get their uncle back in the house? He just had cataract surgery. And get in the house. And you outside.
It is a little hazy, but they say, you shouldn't do strenuous activity, but I feel like I can go for a run right now.
Ma'am, he just told you not to do strenuous activity. You got on a half a North Face jacket in the middle of the summer. I know New York ain't that cold. I know New York's not that cold. Let me see how cold New York is for you to be outside with that jacket on. It's 69 degrees. It ain't cold enough for you to be out there. Wait, no. I'm sorry. My fault. It's 74 degrees, ma'am. You should not be having that jacket on. Come on now. DSP said, get those air filters, family. Lisa Pereira did a video on that. I think she's going to post it later if she has not already. But you got to understand, DSP, a lot of New Yorkers live in apartments. So that's on the building, number one. Number two, most of them have air conditioners in their windows. So, yeah, I don't know if that's going to really work. But we'll see. New Yorkers are different. No, we're hard-headed people. Motherfuckers say, don't go outside. Motherfucker, outside. Don't tell them, New Yorker, you can't go outside. We finna go outside. And then we're going to dare them cops to come say something to us. And then they get hit with a bucket of water. Or the block will roast them. There's always them damn white liberals, boy.
You know I shouldn't, maybe.
Sports and family medicine physician Tyler Wheeler warns, even if you can't see the smoke, it can still cause harm.
The particle sizes are really very small, which allows them to penetrate deeply into the lung tissue. So what the smoke generally does to the lungs, the thought is that it increases inflammation into the lungs.
At least 10 school districts in central New York have canceled outdoor activities due to poor air quality, which is not expected to improve in the coming days, as a cold front will likely push more smoke south and east into the U.S.
Children who are at higher risk of lung conditions, it certainly would be appropriate to minimize their exposure to the outdoor air.
So there you go. Yes, sir. I hope everybody stays safe up top. Air purifier. Yeah, but we know they ain't going to go buy that. They're like, I'm in New York, this is what makes New Yorkers tough. So, we're just going to ride it out. It's coming for you, KG. You can't escape the smoke. Listen, if I could deal with these white supremacists down here and the ones up top, I could deal with anything. I'm okay. It's okay. But yeah, there's that. Stay safe up there, especially you, Torian. Stay safer, because I know you're in the path of it. So stay safer. Yes, Bit of Truth said they're out here in sunglasses and bubble because it's sunny and snowy. No, it's New Yorkers being New Yorkers. They think that's high fashion. Shout out to my home. Somebody put this up. Y'all got to see this. They put this up. They said this was a before and after of the smoke. They said this was this morning. Right at sunrise. Looks nice. It looks hazy, but that'd be a typical summer if there was bad air quality. And then this was it in the afternoon. Marketed downgrade. Let's see. Maximus, how is this possible when the towers blow up? Smoke wasn't this bad, and that was right here. Well, you gotta remember the smoke went to Coney Island. It blew itself into Brooklyn. You're talking acres and acres and acres and acres of steam and burnt up ash, coupled with Canadian winds pushing everything to the south. But yeah. Yeah, it's kind of, yeah, exactly. It is different than concrete dust. Mother Nature don't play. Now, hey, Biden. Damn it, I said his name.
Insult to my existence.
Hey, Biden. I wonder if you're going to call up Trudeau and, yell at him for pushing all this in there. You're going to ask him for some money, some repudiation. Are you going to do that? Or are you going to fall down again? One who cares. Hello. What movie is that clip from? That is from Knight Rider, episode 1 of season 2, Goliath. when Garth was talking to his mother and said that Michael Knight will die because he's a living, breathing insult to my existence. And then it went into the bumper to go to commercial. Shout out to that. That's my favorite show of all time. Say his name 2 more times, it's gonna take away your blackness. He can you know what he can do, but we're not gonna say it. But anyway, let's continue, family. Let's continue. Did y'all know that Trump is about to be indicted? Did y'all know this? Oh, yes. It came down on the wire about 2 hours ago. Tabernacle. Feds informed Trump he is target likely to be indicted as DOJ rebuffs prosecutorial misconduct claim. Trump defense has submitted secret evidence alleging a prosecutor tried to sway witness testimony by discussing federal judgeship. Oh, yes. Hey, Tori, look. It's Jack Post SOB. Oh, yes. We're not even going to listen to what that cocksucker says because he's a bitch. But here we go. Federal prosecutors have notified Donald Trump that he is a criminal target and likely to be indicted imminently into alleged classified documents, even as the Justice Department declined to delay charges to give time to investigate allegations of witness tampering submitted by the former president's legal team, according to multiple people on Wednesday familiar with the case. The sources directly familiar with the case told Just the News that DOJ declined to delay the planned indictment of Trump to investigate allegations that a senior prosecutor working on the case tried to influence a key witness by discussing a federal judgeship with the witness's lawyer. That allegation is still pending in a secret case before Chief U.S. District Judge James E. Boasberg, the jurist who oversees the federal court of Washington, D.C., and the grand juries that convene that courthouse, the sources say. It's supposed to be ahistoric, but whatever. A historic federal indictment crafted by special counsel Jack Smith could be handed up by a federal grand jury against the 45th president as early as this week, the sources say. Trump has already been indicted in Manhattan court on charges he falsified business expenses to hide hush money payments to a porn star and is pleaded innocent. All right. Well, Trump, you are Neo to them. Not to use that high of a bar, but you are Neo. You are the outsider that is messing the system up. You are making people uncomfortable. Yeah. Oh, yeah, we know. Oh, that was Jack Posobiec. I think you and I talked about him briefly. He's one of these conservatives who loves to run their mouth on Twitter. Stoke up the white supremacists. Throw them in a frenzy. And then we call them out on it. And then here come they peanut gallery trying to tell us how wrong we are. And we don't deserve to help y'all get reparations. And y'all don't deserve your reparations. That's owed to you. I just love it when white people are so obtuse to what's going on in the world until it affects them. It's funny as hell. I'm going to say something that y'all are going to love, but they're going to hate. And I don't care how many white people get upset because I'm at that level, family. I have embraced villainy. White people wouldn't be so concerned with the coffee venereal disease and the Belle Biv DeVoe if black people didn't say nothing. That's right. I said it. I'm going to say it again. White people would not be so concerned with the coffee venereal disease and the Belle Biv DeVoe if black people didn't say something. That's right. I said it. You can fight me all you want on that. White people are in the moment type of people. I know they like to say it's us. It's actually them. See, what they don't like to acknowledge with us is we have foresight. Oh, yes. You know how the white folk love to run around and say that they knew Trump was going to be a part, he was going to disrupt everything, and he was going to get things changed. What if I told y'all that was black folks that said that way before he even thought about running for president? See, white people didn't give a damn about Trump like that. That's why he was so embraced by the black community. We didn't care. You were like, this crazy white man, he doing all these pageants. He got all these broads around him. He got all this money. That nigga, that motherfucker is different. White people didn't care. They saw him as an off-code white man. Then when he ran, notice, we were the ones making all the noise about Trump. Don't believe me? Go look at those first poll numbers when he actually announced he was running. Nobody cared. They were like, he running? Nah, we ain't going to pay attention. We're going to look at this Jeb Bush over here. We're going to look at Marco Rubio. We're going to look at Rick Scott. We're going to look at all these other people. Black people started saying, hey, you know, can Trump actually win this? What would a Trump presidency look like? Is he even qualified? We kept his name alive. I'm not giving him credit for nothing. I'm just trying to tell you a story. And then when he went out and started talking, people were like, well, damn. He's actually saying some things that the black grassroots started saying years before. He might be listening to us. Somebody there, but we ain't give him no credit for that. He's a white man. The white folk were like, oh, Trump's our guy. Trump was never your guy. Never in life. Black folks kept Trump's name relevant for y'all. Now y'all want to throw away your toy. Or like what we like to say, white supremacy breaks their tools. You think so? Spidey, you think so? I'm going to tell you they're going to do him worse. Think of it like this, Spidey. I bet you didn't think of it like this. He paid off that broad that allegedly he did things to, right? He's ordered to pay that broad off. He has this case going on with Stormy Daniels. Now they just said they're going to federally indict him now. Why do you think they're going so hard? It's not because he can really change the establishment. Strap in, I'm about to say something y'all did not think of. They realize that the black folk can get fractured next year. They just came to this realization. When he dropped what he dropped the other day about the 14th Amendment, trust and believe all their operatives in DC saw the social media headlines and they said, damn, black people are actually getting on board with this. They actually agree with him on this. They're bringing up that contract with Black America again. They talking about reparations. They actually like what he's putting down. They're not looking at DeSantis the way that we need him to. Tell me I'm wrong. That's right. They do hate him. I told y'all this 3 years ago. They hate that man that he got 40% more black men to vote for him and 100% black women to vote for him. They hated that. Why do you think, family, think of it like this. Why do you think they only mentioned that black men's support for Trump went up after 2020, during the 2020 election? Why do you think they only said that and didn't bring up the women? Oh, sure. They said, 90% of black women voted for Biden. That's a normal day. That's a normal 4-year day. That's normal. They never brought up the fact that it went from 4% to 8%. They never brought that up. Hackside KT said, what do you say about the 14th Amendment for those who don't know? He said that he's going to revoke birthright citizenship. So all these illegal aliens trying to drop their kids off here to get free citizenship and try to play anchor to them, they ain't going to be able to do that no more. Dare I say, black women, y'all are the key to destroying the Democrat Party if y'all wake up one day. All y'all gotta do is wake up. Y'all are the key out of this. Remember, I did a show damn near 6 months ago. I told y'all need to have a summit. And y'all got to get universally on code, meaning y'all got to exercise the demons out of your sector. None of them news outlets could report that black women's support for Trump went to 8%. And then you go look online and you're seeing more and more black women saying, you know what, I might have to go for Trump. Or whoever goes against Biden because I ain't like it what Biden's doing. And here's the main culprit, family. Here's the main culprit. Because I know a lot of people missed this. I put this up on my I put this up as a short. Tabernacle. Did y'all know that the Senate agreed with the House and said the student loan forgiveness program is unconstitutional and it needs to be killed, and those that are paying student loans need to start paying again? By the way, they couldn't pull that off in the Senate without Democrats defecting. Well, damn. How'd that work out for you? Now they saying Biden's going to veto it, but who cares? This is a bigger optic than anything. Let's read. The Senate on Thursday approved a Republican-led resolution to strike down President Biden's controversial plan to forgive more than $400 billion in student loans. By the way, the student loan debt has creeped up to almost $1.8 trillion. Imagine what he could have done. $1.5 trillion he sent in an infrastructure bill. He could have put that towards student loans. And that's not the first time I've said that. Well, damn. The 52-46 vote arriving a week after the House passed the measure, and as the Supreme Court considers the legality of the relief plan, also would restart loan payments for tens of millions of borrowers that have been on pause since early in the scamdemic. The resolution also would prevent the Education Department from pursuing similar policies in the future. 52-46. Now, again, there's 100 seats in the Senate. It's 50-50. The Democrats hold a tiebreaker thanks to Kamami. So that would mean with this vote, 2 people abstained from voting, which made it, let's just call it, we'll say 50-50. So we take that out. You add the 2 Democrats that went over, and you take the 2 away. Well, you take 4 away. You get to your 46. While Biden has promised to veto the bill, the vote in the Senate in which 2 Democrats and an independent sided Republicans, it's even worse. Shows the divisiveness of the student loan policy and the difficulty of getting any future plan through Congress. It became clear the resolution could clear both chambers after Senators Joe Manchin III, John Tester, and Kristen Sinema voted to advance the bill earlier this week. All three have been critical of Biden's debt relief policy, but had not previously said they would join the Republican effort to dismantle the program. There are already more than 50 existing student loan repayment and forgiveness programs aimed at attracting individuals to vital service jobs, Manchin said in a statement Wednesday after advancing the measure to the floor. This Biden proposal undermines these programs and forces hardworking taxpayers who already paid off their loans or did not go to college to shoulder the cost. There is the reason why they said no. Sonny 81, hello. Yes, he could have all that money their ways. I mean, they collectively refuse to play. He can't do that. He doesn't have the constitutional power to do that. Okay, I'm gonna have to explain this. Okay, I get what you're saying, and I understand that. Here's the problem with something like this program. Well, there's actually two reasons why he can't do it. One, most of this debt is not government held. That was already the first mistake. Most of your student loan debt is held by private companies like Navient, Chase, Wells Fargo, things like that. They also don't like to tell you that a lot of those loans, they are actually personal loans. You're essentially telling a bank to dismiss personal loans. You're basically saying Biden has the power to tell a private company to forgive a loan, which is essentially their business. You're telling them to forgive credit. That sets a very dangerous precedent. Because we know how litigious this country is and how duplicitous a lot of these lawyers are. They'll find a loophole in it. That could get trickled down all the way to civil court. So people going in there getting wronged by these companies and suing civilly. Now you'll just say, hey, the government said I can forgive. We turn that debt that this company allegedly owes into a personal loan, and now I'm going to go into court with my team of lawyers to argue that it's a personal loan that should be forgiven. Now you're going to have to go deal with the government. You don't want to do that. That was number one. Number two, unfortunately, you let Biden do this, there's no accountability. And no, that sucks. Y'all took them loans out. Y'all should have known. This is why I didn't give people during the pandemic, I didn't give them any wiggle room to try to say, oh, we wasn't supposed to pay our rent. Now we're getting thrown out. I didn't feel bad for them. You're an adult. You got bills due. Everybody got an extra $600 from the government. Y'all should have either paid your bills on that or stacked it. You don't want Biden setting these precedents, because then the next thing is the Republicans are going to take it too far, and when the Democrats get back in power, they're going to take it too far, and then we're going to be bitching about this in a decade. I get what you're saying. We bailed these banks out. I get that, but you got to understand, if we didn't bail them banks out, I'd rather the system have failed, but we had to bail the banks out to keep the system going. That's different. Again, the banks played games with your money, our money. They played games with it. The government decided that they were going to let them off the hook, which, again, they shouldn't have, and especially made the banking sector bigger. This is a different case. This is nobody held a gun to y'all's head and said, go get these student loans. Just like people don't put a gun to your head and say, go get this mortgage, go get this car loan, go get this personal loan, go get this line of credit for your business. We can't keep giving people ways out. I'm going to show you a story I'm going to show you a story that highlights why you should not bail people out on this. I'm going to show you. So they said, as of May 29, 2023, President Joe Biden has signed 115 executive orders. I'm going to show you a reason why. Let me see. I wish I remember this broad's name. Remember this broad's name. Might be on YouTube. There was a story I saw a couple years ago. I couldn't believe it. This chick decided to go to an upper echelon school to study drama. And I'm looking at it and I'm saying to myself, is she serious? I think she had like $116,000 in debt for a drama degree, and she's not even using it. Let's see if I can find it. What was the name of that channel? But anyway, if y'all want to come up, let me know. Just click the link at the top of the page. Let me see. Let me see if I'm still subscribed to that channel. I think it starts with a J. I think it starts with a J. Maybe it doesn't start with a J. Damn it. Let's see. Talkz. Come on. Anyway, I'll just tell you the story. She went to Tufts to study drama because she wanted to be an actress. Instead of going to places like Juilliard, hell, she could have went to UCLA or USC. They have great drama programs. They have great theater programs, great film schools. She went to an Ivy League school to study drama and racked up over $100,000 in student debt, and she's not even working anywhere in drama. It's crazy. Let me see. Well, that is just ridiculous. I studied accounting and work at AV. If I didn't need this degree for this, and I'm upset about that. Listen, you got an accounting degree. You're always going to be needed. I think we should boycott student loan payments. That I understand they did not force the loans on us, but I'm still for debt forgiveness. They lied about what a degree would earn for you. Well, then again, that's Sonia, I hear what you're saying. Here's the thing. That's on the older generation. That's the older generation. They told all of us, you got to go to college to make it here. Now, mind you, this is when they started phasing out the trades in these schools. So your only way is to get a city job or go to college. And most people wanted to leave their hometown anyway, so they said, fuck it, we'll go to college. But the problem is a lot of these companies, they started changing their requirements to get hired. So you could just walk in with a bachelor's back in the day. or an associate's and everything be cool. Now they want you coming in with a master's. And even then, they're paying you with a master's or a PhD a level below what you should be paid. So the job that you thought you were going to get that's not in STEM or law, it's not worth it. While the trade people like myself, we can always find jobs, and we're in such high demand because everybody went to college and there's no skilled labor. Hell, y'all can go on Indeed right now and tell me I'm lying. You go look up these jobs and then they want you to do assessments to see where you are. That's dumb. It's all good. John Gilroy, hello. Black Star TV, hello. But there you go. I don't like Biden, but you know what? I'm not even gonna give him credit for this. I think Congress got this one right, and I don't like Congress. They actually got this right. I didn't go to college. Why am I paying for somebody else? I should not be on the hook for somebody else. It's bad enough I'm doing my tax money is going to welfare programs that I don't even use. But I understand it. But y'all expect me to pay for y'all student loans that y'all can't pay? Nah, I can't do that. That's saved for my children. Or the people I really care about, and they ain't a bond. They be like, yo, I can't make my payment this month. All right, I got it. I got you. But some rando, you think I'm gonna feel comfortable paying for a white supremacist kid their student loans? You think I'm gonna be comfortable with that? Hell no. Listen, y'all, again, family, I'm sorry. I got to say it. I'm finna turn this off. I want y'all to see my face when I say this. Family, and I've said this before. When Biden said what he said about eliminating student loan debt, remember, he first said $50,000. Now, $50,000, that's a lot of money that some people can go to school for free on that. Nobody anywhere asked him, how the hell you gonna pay for that? What's the plan? Y'all heard $50,000 and y'all got happy. I'm gonna vote for this man. And trust and believe, I saw the poll numbers. That was one of the main reasons why people voted for him. It wasn't just because of Trump. Then, okay, those Jewish and Asian controlled banks said, listen, you're not doing that. They called him on the red phone. They said, you're not doing that. He had to come back 3 months later. He said, okay, we'll do 10. Y'all still voted for him. So you got lied to, and you still went to the polls and voted for that man. I'm not saying nobody here did it. I'm just saying in the grand scheme of things, y'all went outside and voted for that man and danced in the street when Trump lost. Torian told me the other day, if you go on K Street at a certain kind of day, at a certain type of time, you can still hear the remnants of that DJ playing that awful fucking song and them coons and the white people dancing in the street. Y'all should have said no. Where is your plan? We want to see this outlined. And y'all, fam, and this one make my head hurt even more. As much as y'all don't like Trump, when he dropped that platinum plan, he laid out where all the money was going. Y'all had a lot of people had a problem with it. And when I say y'all, I'm talking about people past us. Y'all had a problem with it because it came from him. Biden says what he says about student loan debt forgiveness. People didn't ask no questions. He ain't show you not one spreadsheet. He ain't show you not one PowerPoint slide. He didn't even show you one slide. He didn't even show you the title page and people went out and voted for him. That's why I don't take nobody serious when they talk about how the platinum plan was a red herring and fuck Ice Cube. I don't even listen to them. Because if you got the nerve to say that to me and you voted for Biden off of what he did with student loan debt forgiveness, not showing you a plan, you can kiss my ass.
One more thing. Bye-bye, bitch.
That's why I like seeing y'all squirm when y'all be like, oh, the Congress said no. I ain't talking about y'all. I love y'all. I'm talking about these other assholes out here. I don't want to hear shit. I don't want to hear nothing about that. I don't want to hear nothing about no Stacey. I don't want to hear nothing. Because y'all let Democrats tell you sweet nothings in your ear, and then they got the nerve to question how black you are, and you accept it.
Who cares?
That's what I said. Every time they try to tell me something, that's all I think. I wish, you know what? I might download this, put this on my phone anytime somebody should come up. Tell me something about Trump and them. Tell me. And I ain't rooting for MAGA. Fuck them. But I'm just saying, when I tell you I might vote for Trump, you try to come tell me some crap, I'm finna tell you this.
Who cares?
That's the type of time I'm on. Because y'all Negroes don't listen. Y'all telling me that he gonna be worse than what y'all got right now. Sure. That's okay. You're entitled to your opinions. I think y'all would want him right now. Y'all outside off code all day. Speaking of off code, not that he was on code. But just to say, somebody was off code. I was going to do a video about this. But I said, since I got the family here, let's do this. Where is that damn tweet? Where is it? If I find this term, I'm going to go in on this fool. Where is this tweet? Here it is. We got to talk about this tweet. I tell you, shout out to Professor Black Truth. I hope y'all heard it on Twitter Spaces yesterday. If you didn't, D Tubman got it. Go check that out. That thing was fire. Biden working on staying upright. Carlton Way. Unfortunately, I think the Maury crowd will be voting for Biden at the tune of 85%. No, they're not. No, they're not. No, they're not. They know better. Yes, Professor Black Truth did a space yesterday with Just Eve. It was very, very good. The only problem I had with it, I wish his phone was a little higher and a little clearer, but it was amazing. And not to spoil it, but he actually smiled. You could hear it in his voice. He was smiling. I like that type of professor. Professor was cool yesterday. That was fire. But anyway, back to this way off code tweet. I tell your family, they were right. Him, Jason, and Tariq, and the rest of us, we called this, but I'm gonna leave it to them three. They knew what time it was. Every year it shows up. Every time it gets close to the elections, the guy named Shill show up. Now we got a new Shill. This Booker G. Washington Negro. I've never seen this Negro before. But this Negro's tweet went a little viral yesterday. Oh, we torched this Negro. Fam, this Negro wrote, I wonder how many people upset about Cop City in Atlanta were also on here dogging out Stacey Abrams. Governor Abrams could have checked Atlanta's mayor and council. This Negro. Family, now y'all all know what Cop City is. If you don't know what Cop City is a training facility they're trying to build here in Decatur to train not only the cops, but the state patrolmen, sheriffs, any type of law enforcement. I even hear they're going to have firefighting facilities there. You would think that's great, but we know what that means. That means you're going to have way more cops out here, way more race soldiers who don't have any ties to these communities, and they're going to just drop them right where black folks are. He got the nerve to put this tweet up. Matter of fact, before I even do this, we're going to do this. Because you know me, I don't run from no smoke. And I sent him a message yesterday. I quote tweeted him. I said, I guarantee you won't stand on this. I'm going to write, I'm talking about your asinine tweet right now. I don't run from no smoke. Family, it's funny how these Democrat shills just have very, very low synapses firing off in their short-term memory area. It's a damn shame. They need to eat more salmon and get more omega-3 fatty acids on their brains. Sir, Booker G. Washington. I guess the G stands for gullible. Sir, Governor Abrams could have checked Atlanta's mayor and council. You sure about that? Are we sure about that? Because I don't know if you realize this, Negro, but this didn't start with Andre Dickens, sir, and it didn't start with the current council now. This also started with Keisha Bottom B. Let me guess. You wanted Governor Abrams to check Keisha Bottom B if she was still mayor? Yeah, that would have been a hell of a headline now, wouldn't it? 2 black women running a state and the biggest city in the state beefing. Yeah, how's that going to look for optics? Sonny, I told you, they're going to vote for Biden if it's anybody but Trump. Yes, the FBI will have, from what I'm hearing, the FBI will be sending their recruits to Cop City if it's built. Now, the council did approve the plan. It has to go to the state legislature now. The city said, do it. They gave him the money. Now, Booker G. Washington, your first sentence was, I wonder how many people upset about Cop City in Atlanta were also on here dogging out Stacey Abrams. Right here. And my crowd is here. They'll tell you, I'm very critical of Cop City. Now, I'm not giving Antifa a pass for what they've been doing. We're not finna do that. But we don't need Cop City down here. We do not. We already got enough good old boys with badges down here. But yes, I did dog out Stacey Abrams. You want to know why I dogged out Stacey Abrams? Because she was in favor of Cop City, sir. Oh, yeah, y'all forgot about that now, didn't you? You forgot about that. This woman sat on the debate stage in front of Kemp and in front of the entire state and said that she wanted to use the surplus money to pay teachers and cops. I get teachers. I get that. Cops. I'm sorry. I'm going to say it, family. Atlanta PD ain't got nothing on NYPD. They don't work as hard. And I'm probably going to get in trouble for saying that. I'll say it again. Atlanta PD ain't got nothing on NYPD. I can understand why that crooked son of a B, Pat Lynch, he resigned and he got his cops a pay raise. I can understand NYPD getting a pay raise. I can understand it. I don't like it, but I can understand it. You're trying to service damn near 9 million people. I get it. Atlanta is about 2.5, if you're lucky. They not working as hard. I'm sorry. Except for a few pocketed areas in Atlanta, them cops, Atlanta PD, they ain't working as hard. I'm probably going to get in trouble for saying that. So if you're an Atlanta police officer, that's how I feel. That's how I'm going to field it, and that's how I feel. Want to know why I feel like that, family? Because number one, they got Georgia State Patrol backing them up. Oh, yes, they're on 75 in the middle of downtown, pulling people over for speeding and other traffic violations. I don't see Atlanta PD working the 75, 85 interchange. I don't see it. I see them driving around. I see them on the streets, maybe they'll talk to a homeless person or two, or there's fighting. They're looking up some murders down in certain parts of the city, but compare that with NYPD, nah. And by the way, Stacey said, and Kemp has also said this too, they want to raise their pay so they can bring more cops down here. So I guess that plan failed because most of them cops ran to Florida anyway. But I guess that plan failed, so Cop City was the backup. So you want Atlanta to be overly policed. Yeah, no, I'm good. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. This was the sentiment of these Negroes all 6 months ago, 7 months ago. This was them. Governor Abrams. It sounds like it has such a nice ring to it. Negro. Not only was this woman in favor of Cop City, she's also a George Soros shill. I proved that. I also proved that she wanted to raise income tax on people in Georgia. You wanted to vote for that. You were going to vote for that, for her to raise your income tax to damn near New York levels. You wanted that. Then you and the rest of your friends, people like you, try to tell me I was wrong, even though I showed them the proof. And she went up on CNN and they asked her about it. And she tried to skate around it. Now she's back trying to talk about she going to want to flip Mississippi and Kentucky. Fine. Let me put that out there then. Since she wants to flip them 2 states, I want the Republicans to flip New York and Illinois. And I think they got a better shot of flipping Illinois than New York. I think if Trump becomes the nominee, I think he could flip Illinois. Chicago be damned. But see, this is what we're going to have to deal with for the next 18 months. Fools like this. So I had the last quoted tweet. Here you are. Since I'm lying, look up the Margaret Casey Foundation, family. I briefly talked about it a few months ago. Look up the Margaret Casey Foundation, that pro-cop Foundation. Go ahead. Who wants Cop City? Like Atlanta needs to be dealing with Ginsa. Some more of that. Yeah. Here it is. The intrigue this week, Kemp's campaign released an ad accusing Abrams of supporting the defund the police movement in a past television appearance and has attacked her position on the board of the Margaret Casey Foundation, which has included that rhetoric in social media posts. Yes, but I do not and have never said that and have never supported defunding the police, Abrams told Axios, accusing Kemp of cherry picking information. She emphasized that as a board member, she has no control over the foundation's grants. Details. Abrams said her policy team estimates the raises and grants will cost $116 million, and she is confident it's possible to do that without raising taxes. Georgia has the money. What we have not had is the leadership willing to invest the money, which means the surplus that Kemp gave Georgians, most of them, she was going to use to fund Cop City if she got elected. Now, she said she's not, she wasn't for defund the police. Kind of sounds like she was pro-cop now, doesn't it? This is what I mean, family. This is what I mean. Words have meaning. These fools, these Democrat and Republican shills, they hear what they hear 5 minutes ago. They don't go back and bring up something that happened 5 months ago when it doesn't fit their narrative. And then when you bring up this information, they act like it never existed. Oh, you took it out of context. How the hell did I take it out of context? Is she the one that said it? By the way, that income tax thing I just told you about, she was against it, right? How come her party, the Democrats, sided with Kemp after he revised it with the Republicans to not raise the income tax, actually lower it? She got pissed about it. Remember, she told a group of black men, they asked her point blank, are you going to raise the income tax? They were in the room when she said it. She said yes. But again, y'all bypassed that because it was Stacey and a black woman. The woman said she wanted to raise the base pay for cops to $55,000, which is what they did up in New York recently to attract talent down here. Because Florida, I think, was playing what? They were starting like 63 in certain municipalities. That don't sound pro-cop to you? Law enforcement are often paid less than a living wage, and that is wrong. We must raise pay for officers and address violent crime as we work to build community trust and foster law enforcement accountability. She got caught. Twitter caught her lying. They love to use the NYPD model. Well, they can't use it anymore. They got 55,000. And now they're going from 8 to 12 to 13-hour shifts. They can't say nothing no more. What the hell is this? Alleged squirter. What the hell is this? Oh, Zion. Oh, God. Whatever. Zion Williamson, that's your problem. I don't care. Right. This fool's not even in Georgia. Family, he's in New York. He tweeting this in New York, NYC. You from Mississippi saying this. It makes sense because Stacey is from Mississippi. Oh, I'm Tori, it's gonna get worse. It's fixing to get worse. As we get closer to the election, every time they tell lies, man, I'm sorry, family. I gotta do this. I have to do this. I cannot have my people going in them polls again and making stupid decisions. I can't. Y'all, we are this. Let me get this asshole off the screen first before I say this. This guy's an asshole. We are this close, family. Y'all don't understand how close we are to getting y'all's reparations. We are this close. And I told you, watch that first Republican debate. They're gonna bring it up. That's the litmus test. We already know. I already got the videos ready. I'm gonna have the live streams ready. If they bring it up, I think Trump's going to be the only person that's going to say, I want to look at that. Once that happens, the internet is going to explode. You thought it was bad with the anti-black hate. Now it's going to be worse. And we have, I'm sorry to say it, we got a lot of black folks here who do not participate in politics. They are apolitical. They act like they don't care until it come time to go in that booth. And they're gonna go in there with a Democrat mindset of, I don't like Trump and we gotta make Biden clean up his mess within 4 years. No. I told y'all, vote Trump back in, get him out of there, let him clean up his coffee venereal disease mess. He's gone after November. What is it? November 2nd or 7th, one of them goddamn days. November 7th, 2024. He's out of office regardless of the winner. He's gone January 20th, 2025. Y'all niggas could have had a party for 3 months. Y'all could have had a 3-month party waiting for that man to leave. CNN could have had the counter on the screen all day. Joy Reid could have master debated on screen the day he left. Get your views. Get your content in. Crash the internet as he was leaving public office forever. The only drawback would have been we'd have to use our tax money to fund his security for life. That's it. No, you Negroes sat there and said you were the smartest Negroes out of the whole group, and F him, we're going to vote for Biden. Man told us we ain't black. He, for us with this student loan, he going to get us back on track. We're going to vote for him because he's bringing a black woman with him, allegedly. An alleged black woman, I should say. And y'all voted for him, and now y'all got problems. And now y'all looking at each other like, why he ain't doing for me? Why he ain't looking out for us? He never was. He just wanted the payoff. He wanted the access. Who knows what that man is doing in the White House? By the way, I'm going to look something up for y'all. I just want to see something. I want to see something. Something's been bugging me about old Biden. Okay. He said this an hour ago about them wildfires. He said, we've deployed more than 600 U.S. firefighters, support personnel, and equipment to support Canada as they respond to record wildfire events that are intensifying because of the climate crisis. Here at home, we're in close touch with state and local leaders to ensure they have the support they need. It's critical that Americans experiencing dangerous air pollution, especially those with health conditions, listen to local authorities to protect themselves and their families. How do we know they didn't burn them fields themselves? Let me shut the fuck up before I get flagged. Let me shut up. Let me shut up. You know what? Hey, all that personnel and goddamn equipment you keep sending over to Ukraine, I think they could have used them army trucks. I think they could have used them helicopters. Let me shut the fuck up. Let me shut up. I know y'all don't want to hear this. As much as a white supremacist he was, I didn't wake up the next day with Trump in office and say, God damn, the world probably going to end today. I don't trust this man. What? Wait, the Phoenix Suns waived Chris Paul. Holy crap. Oh, we might have to talk about that. They waived Chris Paul. Oh, shit. Okay. We don't care. Anyway, I kind of care, but I don't. Again, as much of the white supremacist as Trump is, unless y'all can tell me, I ain't seen no law that said black people was going to be even worse than they were before he got in. I ain't see it. I ain't see it. This Negro Biden this Negro Biden, he ain't no Negro. This Negro killer Biden literally put out a bill that puts kill switches in electric cars in 2 to 3 years. He didn't. Biden is the greatest grifter ever. TD and Rob ain't got nothing on the Biden grift. Don't worry. When he leaves office, the report will come out that he's made more money than he did as a public servant. I promise you. He did not win more votes than Obama. I'm going to shut up about that because I don't want to get in trouble. Let's get Twitter things out the way. And I'm going to get up out of here. Where is bookmarks? Let me back this. There's bookmarks. There we go. Let's get into Twitter things. We're not even going to do the intro no more. If you've been here long enough, you know what I'm going to say. If not, just watch an old episode. We're going to start here. The model minority flipping out again.
Hey, how are you? How's that? We have been kicked out of restaurant kitchens before, but never like that. It is the second time we've been to China Buffet in Northwest Miami-Dade. It is the third time they've been ordered shut. Inspectors were back again last week based on a complaint. But no one here wants to talk about what was found. It's the second time. Hello?
Now, family, I ain't the biggest lawyer out here in the streets, but I thought it was I thought it was unlawful to touch a reporter and physically assault them. I thought that was the rule. Let me see. Florida laws on assaulting reporters, because that was an assault. My man grabbed him and threw and his cameraman and forced him out. That ain't that assault. Maybe I got it wrong. Maybe I got it wrong. I'm looking it up right now. I don't see anything. I'm sure they got it. But anyway, but it maybe not, because it might be goddamn Florida. You know, they got alligator piss in the water. But anyway. Yeah. Here we go.
What's up, man?
Pray for this brother.
What's up, man? I usually don't try to make, videos being emotional, but today was one of them days. As I on my way home, I kind of wanted some chicken, man. I wanted 10 chicken wings, man. So I went to my favorite spot and I got some chicken wings, and my 2-year-old was in the back saying chicken, as if she wanted something. And I say, I'll give you a piece when you get home. But I already knew I was gonna make her a sandwich, when we got to the house. So and so I not even 2 minutes after I got through the door at the house, man, I opened up the box of chicken, man. It was fresh, man, looking good. And she still was asking for chicken. So, I gave her a piece, and I was gonna give her at least 2 or 3. And not even a few seconds after she started eating, man, she started gagging seriously. And so I had to I went over there and started beating the back of her back. And I was so nervous, man. And it really got me, as a father, because it wasn't about her choking. It was the fact that she told me afterwards she didn't want no more chicken. And so I just started tearing up, because I'm like, man, now I get to have all this chicken to myself. And y'all, let me tell you, man, God is faithful, man. I thought for sure she was going to eat, at least half, the chicken that was in the box, but God intervened, man. And she didn't even want no more. And I got to sit down and eat in peace, 9 pieces of chicken, and really 9.5, because she ain't finished that one that she had. And that's what, y'all, don't worry. God already knows the outcome of what you're going through. Don't worry. Don't fret. Trust God, man. Man, I'm telling you, this is some of the best chicken I ever had in my life, man. This thing. Thank you, God.
Shout out to the Most High. Shout out to the Most High. Correct. 2/3 just won't make it. Shout out to the Most High. The Most High was looking out for that brother. Shout out to him. Hey, family, we got some breaking news. I gotta share with you. So it looks like the Tucker Carlson Fox News saga is not over. It is not over. Tabernacle.
As of today, we've come to Twitter, which we hope will be the shortwave radio under the blankets. We're told there are no gatekeepers here. If that turns out to be false, we'll leave. But in the meantime, we are grateful to be here. We'll be back with much more very soon.
Y'all saw that, right? Well, then we have this. Breaking: Fox News lawyers have reached out to Tucker Carlson, notifying him that he breached his contract by launching this show on Twitter. So Fox is allowed to fire Tucker, but he's not allowed to speak freely online. In response to the move by Fox, Tucker's lawyers responded with the following statement. Fox defends its very existence on freedom of speech grounds. Now they want to take Tucker Carlson's right to speak freely away from him because he took to social media to share his thoughts on current events, said Carlson's lawyer, Brian Friedman, to Axios. Fox News hates free speech. Bankrupt Fox News. Hey, wasn't that like conservative haven? Well, damn. That sucks. Back to Twitter things. Now, we showed this to the family on Monday's Live, the mild minority flipping out again, but Torian lost it when he saw who the poster was. Oh, Andy, I got a milkshake in the face. No. And in honor of the brother, we got something perfect.
Who cares?
That's right. Who cares? Y'all gonna like this, family. Why do you have music? I hate y'all with the music. So what you're seeing on the screen, family, that old decrepit white woman decided to go to a funeral. I'm sorry, funeral. Well, a graveyard. We'll just call it a graveyard. She went to a graveyard and stole this black family's flowers that they put on their dead relatives' gravestone. And she consistently did this. Of all the flowers she could take, she took those, probably because they were the freshest. So one of them said, we fixing to put one of them air trackers from Apple on it. They followed it, and they followed her to the house. There's the air tracker right there. How much you want to bet, family, they did not arrest the white woman? How much y'all want to bet? How much y'all want to bet? They did not arrest that white woman. There you go. That's their answer. What about Chicago? That's them. Here you go.
My daddy called me. He talking about some. Hey y'all, how y'all doing? How your mama and them? Look, y'all. My daddy called me. He talking about some. Oh, what you doing? I say I ain't doing nothing. I here running a few errands or whatever. He was like, stop by here and see me. I'm in the area or whatever. I said, okay, I'll stop by and see you for a minute. You know, I ain't seen my dad in a couple weeks. I said, I'll stop by and see you. So yeah, I get over here, right? And my daddy talking about some.
Girl, you should have bought your fishing rod. You could. It's a pond right over the right around the corner right there.
Which way you say is it?
Say less.
Right around the corner.
Tell you, man, them Southern girl got me a chokehold blood with that accent. This woman pull out a fishing rod. That's what I'm talking about right there. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all gonna like these videos. Watch this here. Where's the sound? There you go. Get some.
Oh, you was at 14? Hell no.
Nope.
There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. I was at 12. So how we doing this? I'm just
Just believe in yourself, nigga. Oh, you got a lot of hold on, Jack. Oh, hell yeah, she moving. Ooh, 13 on it. You was at 13 on it. Go. Oh, hell no. Ooh, 15 on it. Tay, you gotta let it register, man. Oh, that's it. That's it. Oh, hold on, Tay. Hell yeah, Tay. Hell no. You said 13, that's 12. Ooh, that's it.
That's it right there.
That's it. Damn.
Go. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at?
Oh, she hit 14. Nigga about the long jump.
Nigga about the long jump.
Hell no. Oh, I gotta
Get it. Get it.
At a 15.
Go ahead. Now watch white people steal this. Watch white people steal this. This is part 2.
Faster! Pick up the knees! The knees! Pick up the knees, 7 toes. You know better. Come on, Tay.
There we go.
Go ahead, Tay. Get some Tay. Get 13, Tay. Go ahead, Tay.
You saying did 26?
Oh, he warming.
Oh,
Okay.
oh, 15.
14. Okay. Mike.
You better go now.
Mike, what you about to do?
I'm about to warm up the team, nigga.
Okay. I don't even know.
Slick 1-9.
I don't even know why.
Slick 1-9. Slick 1-9. Slick 1-9.
Sounds like numbers. Numbers.
Y'all wrong with that.
Hey. Sean, give him.
That's that yoga
You
straight.
better act give us something Larry June to be proud of.
Do it for Juneteenth,
say,
Mike. Do it for Juneteenth.
Oh, hell yeah. Where we ran from? Where we run? Where we ran from?
We running to freedom, nigga. Master.
We not looking for freedom.
Go ahead, Mike. Go ahead, Mike.
Let that Lord use you.
That's what I'm talking about. Watch white people steal this. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna call it now. Hey, when y'all come down for the expo in Atlanta next year, we gonna get the homies and we doing this. We finna do this. I'm gonna see if I can get Tariq to do it. Probably not, but we gonna get this done. All right, look here. Them folks is at it again. It's always them folks. Click, you bastard. Here you go.
I know you're not. I know you're not saying. I know you're not out there talking like that. I know you're not out there talking like that. You are gonna ruin it for everybody. No, excuse me. Let me speak. Let me speak. Because I heard your speech and it's quite frankly rude. You are over there. Listen, sir. We drove all the way from Los Angeles. Don't lean on that. Don't lean on that. Let me finish. You are responsible for you. You being the only white person in that line, we have lived that plight all our life of being the only black person in the space, not feeling protected and safe. We are not here to hear your cup of tears. Stand in that line, do the best you can. Do not come over here bullying us. And the fact that you would pick up that phone and call the police because you think you're not being served properly and fuck it up for the rest of these people in the heat, I find it quite frankly selfish and rude, and I have nothing else to say. If you call those police on those people, I hope this community comes for you. That's rude. We are not here for you. We're here for all of you, and you're making it about you. Walk away. He don't call the police because he's the only white person. He don't want to stand with all them black people because of the way they treat him. I know I did not. Did I hear what I heard him say? All my life I had to
Tell you about them folks. Told y'all about them folk. By the way, the folk left. Not the black people, the white man. He left. But there you go. It's always them folk. This one's kind of long, but stick with the story.
Feeling aggressive.
I'm sorry?
I'll be right back.
Well, the train next stop is in Greenwich. It's
You should probably move over there if you feel physically threatened.
It's northbound going to Greenwich. It was the 4:35 train leaving Grand Central. First stop is Greenwich.
Nine 9179.
The gentleman was shuffled.
You know you're on camera, right, Ryan? You know you're lying on camera right there? I'm sorry, miss, for pointing over your head. I'm sorry.
Last name is C-A-R. First name is J-O-R-E-S. J-O-R-E-S. Phone number is Yeah, I don't feel comfortable telling you my number because the person sitting next to me. I don't want him to have my phone.
I'm not blocking you. We could go stand right there.
I'm not
Make your
addressing you.
report. I'm not
Nobody's
blocking
addressing you.
Don't raise your voice at me. Let them know you're verbally assaulting me right now. You're being very aggressive.
The train is getting Greenwich. I don't know.
It's 5:15. Exactly.
Let's see. There we go.
The staff after Greenwich will be staff now.
By the way, this white man a whole doctor.
JORES.
Stay cool, black man. Stay cool. Stay cool, black man.
It's gonna be at Greenwich. You meant at Greenwich or Stanford? Oh, because you said Greenwich. Yes, he's an African American engineer.
I'm not African American.
Okay,
Thank you very much. I'm not
that's how
African.
I
I'm
see
not
it.
from Africa. I'm African American.
He's
Moorish American.
he is wearing a yellow T-shirt.
I have on a light green, high visible construction shirt, not yellow.
He's talking.
I'm giving you the correct description. It's a lime green, high visible construction shirt. It's not yellow or orange.
Last part by the last one.
Sir, call that officer. Sorry, I'm screaming. Can you call that officer, miss? Can you call him? This guy made a call, said he feels threatened. This guy right here, he said I'm verbally assaulting him and I'm smothering him. I'm 6'3" in the corner. It's a bunch of seats. And I'm shoving him and I'm recording him and he's mad because I'm recording him because I'm an African American that's making him feel threatened. So I have to record him for my safety. So do you want to go sit somewhere else so we can go home? Or we're both going to jail? If he's so threatened, I'm on the inside. He's 6'3", 220 pounds. And he feels like I'm shoving him.
So, let me ask you. So if I'm sitting down and he's shoving his elbow into me and getting verbally aggressive, my only recourse is to back down?
Yes, dumbass, because he was in the seat first. It's not like he crawled over you to go sit there. He was already there. You went into the seat, sir. There's a whole open seat right behind you, right there.
If I was sitting there, I would go anywhere. If he doesn't, if he's not going to, I will. Problem finished. No problem. Thank you. What do you think he was solving with that? 2023.
But y'all are not owed your reparations, right? Y'all don't. Some asshole on Rumble told me that y'all aren't going through slavery and Jim Crow in 2023, and people are killing themselves getting here. Yeah. If that ain't new Jim Crow, what you just saw, I don't know what is. DSB, we do not go down to their level. That's what he wanted. Even with the video, people would have said, why did you attack that man? You should have stayed chill. He did it right. He didn't raise his voice. He kept quiet. When he made a mistake, he corrected him and kept moving. That's how you handle it. Here we go.
We're doing what? Y'all can't even tell me what I did. You can't tell me what I did. It doesn't matter that I'm not going. You're yelling at him. You're keeping up everybody. Please leave so we can go on. I'm lifting on my jacket so you can put the cuffs on me. Because what did I do? Then do it. Then do it. Come cuff me. Miss what? I'm gonna miss my flight for what? Who did I offend? Raise your hand if I offend everybody. Right here. What did I do to you? What did I say?
You better not say shit to me. You should be offending your goddamn self.
He put you. Why you pull up on the OG?
Before that,
That's your daddy. Don't do that.
I didn't do shit.
You're doing it now, though. You tripping.
So now everybody gonna suffer.
No, that's bullshit.
No, that's bullshit.
Because somebody, one person complained. So now what's up?
No, listen, you out your motherfucking mind. I don't feel like no parent ass shit up in this motherfucker.
Shout out to the OG. What OG put on his jacket, he was with it today, family. He got his I'm going out stepping on his plain jacket. You would have messed it up, man. Because Ken didn't want to move. Sonny. Ken did not want to move. I tell you, white people glitching out here, family. They glitching. Trying to get a Moorish American to get hemmed up because he took the seat. He saw a big old black man there and he tried to exert dominance over that big old black man and it didn't work. But then again, they tell you there's no Jim Crow in 2023. All right. Never mind the fact that they don't ever like to admit that the North was just as racist as the South. But all right, you got it. Here you go.
Hold on, let me check real quick, bro. Hey, babe.
Yeah.
The guys are going out tonight to grab a few drinks. Is it cool if I go?
Yep.
Yep, that's it.
Yeah, go.
I mean, I'm only gonna be like an hour.
Okay.
Just okay, or?
I don't care. Go.
I mean, you want me to bring you something back? You want some food? I'll bring you something back.
Nope.
I can't go, bro.
Why y'all females do that? Why y'all do that? Why y'all be suckering us? Why y'all be reverse psychology and make us can't go outside? Let me tell you something. Y'all do that to us, fellas. If they ever do that to you, you like, fine, I ain't going, but you won't give me sex. You tell him, if I can't hang out with the fellas, I'm gonna give you sex, and I'm gonna annoy you while I do it. You see how quick they change? You're gonna see how quick they change. That's right, I said it. Get some.
Black man, can we talk to you for a minute, man? Can we read the Holy Scriptures, man? Come hear about the law, statutes, and commandments, man. Yeah, come over here, man. What's your name, man? What's your name, brother? Lee. Lee, that's a strong name, man. Where you from?
I'm from Atlanta, man.
From Atlanta. That's a good black city right there. What's your nationality?
Shit, I mean, shit. Black?
Lost ass nigga, man.
Oh,
you see what I'm saying? Yo, these niggas is lost out here, man.
That's right.
Give me Ezekiel 45.
Ezekiel
7:45. Give me Ezekiel.
That's right.
Get that goddamn poison out your mouth, man. That's what's wrong with the black man. Putting that goddamn poison in your body, man.
That's right.
That's what's wrong with you, man. We talking about the word. That's what's wrong with you niggas, man. And take this goddamn madness off your head, man. We're talking about the word, man. Lost statutes and commandments, man.
Oh, no.
Listen up, man. Don't ever take your eyes off the Most High, man. The Most High is gonna kill your ass. You know what? Read the scripture, man. Shut the fuck up and read the scripture at the same time. Read it. Shut the fuck up. Read it. 7:45, man. Black.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh man, no. Oh, by the way, we have the second part to that. We have the prequel to that. Did y'all know we had the prequel to this family?
When I see you, nigga, it's gonna be on. I want you to know that. When you call me on the phone and you saying all this, and then you get on the live stream and you playing this shit. You should be ashamed of yourself. Is that
Why y'all do that man like that? Oh man, no. No, I'm almost crying. Here you go. Oh man, that was good. Get some. Why is there music? I hate getting TikTok videos. They all got music. Ladies, why y'all keep doing this? I can't let us have no type of fun, huh? Yes, some. Where my college football fans at?
This shit feel good.
Yeah, how's it feel, right?
Feel hella good, actually.
Yeah,
How long this lasts? Like,
5 hours.
Oh shit.
I know.
We got these for like
All
this year?
season, you got them for the games and practice.
Oh, yeah, these hard.
Yeah.
I miss. I ain't gonna lie. That feel hella good.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's not bad, right?
Yeah, that's for real.
Yep. We got it for practice and games this season.
That's crazy.
That's right.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, man.
I
Appreciate it.
appreciate
Absolutely. Yeah, man.
That feel good, bro. Swear. This big though. But dude, if I'm running in this, I ain't sweating. At all. At all. It's like cold. Feel that shit. Whoa. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Reed. Yeah, nah, this got fun. I feel like the air like right here.
You can move it around, twist it, and there's 3 different tube lengths. Get it on your forehead or have it all the way down to your nose and mouth, wherever you want it. Yep.
I want that thing on my forehead. Oh, they done messed up the game with this one.
Messed up the game with this one.
Hey, and I'm about to put a visor on?
Yeah. You can turn it at the visor. It defogs the visor, makes it even cooler with the visor on. That's right.
Oh, yeah. I can have this?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you got it all practice and all season. It's huge.
I need this.
Absolutely.
Now watch they make this illegal if they win the title. Now watch they make this illegal if they win the title. Nick Saban gonna get mad.
I'm just wondering what the heck is in our water supply? What the heck is in our oxygen nitrogen supply
Uh-huh.
of the metallic oxide salt
Uh-huh.
that create a rainbow effect in a sprinkler. What is oozing out of our ground that allows this type of effect to happen? Not just around our sun and our moon anymore, everywhere we look. The visible spectrum is rainbows. This cannot be natural. We all know it wasn't something that happened 20 years ago, but now it's happening now. We as a nation have got to ask ourselves, what the hell is going on?
I didn't know there was so many dumb people in Seattle. I did not know this. Hey, conservatives, this is why I call y'all dumb conservatives. You're all dumb servants. That's why you saw the rainbow, ma'am. You're on a sunny day watching water. You're an idiot. Why do you think I did that video, that live stream saying the white vote is going to doom us all? The white voting bloc is going to doom us all. This is who's going in the booth. You think they put something in the water to produce rainbows because you've been so conditioned to associate rainbows with the LGBT, which they stole from black people. But y'all ain't ready for that conversation now, are you? Let me be quiet. No kidding. Shout out to that. That black love. Now they gonna say, what the hell? Wait a minute. What happened? Did it like, I think it froze. It kicked me out. Ain't that a bitch? Ain't that a bitch? I think that was my fault. My fault, family. That was my fault. I'm sorry. We're gonna play this again.
To a couple.
Yes.
Would you mind telling us the story of how you first met?
Oh, I got much time for we
I don't know what
we
just
went
happened.
to elementary school, nursing school together. Our families knew each other before we were born. We started dating, so we've been married for 27 years, and we've known each other for probably 63 years.
What was your first impression of him?
He came to the door. He had flowers behind his back, and the moon was shining behind his head. He had on a black shirt, black pants. His hair was black and silky, and he looked absolutely handsome.
What was your first impression of her?
She was very smart. She was one of the people, one of the first probably African Americans that I knew worked for IBM. She secured her house. She had a nice BMW. This is in the early 80s.
What's your biggest pet peeve about her?
She asked what you're thinking. Will you talk to me? And she talks to her sister a whole bunch.
What's your biggest pet peeve about him?
He puts the toilet paper on the roll backwards, and he doesn't close the drawers all the way. He'll open a drawer and just doesn't close. He doesn't put things back where they belong.
What are you most excited for in the future?
These are daughters.
In their lives.
Yeah.
We got a graduate working for CAA here in New York, moving. That's why we're here. And a doctor of physical therapy candidate graduating next year from the University of Miami.
Excited to see what their next chapters are going to look like.
Congratulations, guys.
Thank you.
And what are your names?
I am Lenore Lane.
And I'm Kathy Williams.
Shout out to them. Shout out to them. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Jay the Informant. Y'all are real funny. Did you catch that woman claiming her newborn was a gay baby? You talking about this cunt?
Gay baby. It's a gay baby. Gay baby. Gay, gay, gay. Please be gay. Oh. Okay. Be what you want to be, but be gay. Okay? Thank you. Right? No pressure. No pressure, but pressure.
Only pressure is them damn jeans you got on. This is why you call CPS family. And I don't even want to mess with them, but they're what I'm talking about. They buck breaking our children fresh out the womb. I need his father to go get him. Let's get it.
Bye. Bye. Bye.
Bye.
You're what's wrong with you. Bye.
You're the reason.
Bye.
Get out of my face.
Bye. You come in my face. Bye.
No, I keep stepping back.
Now you're my face. Bye.
No, it was not.
Bye. Get out of my face. Bye. Get out of my
You
face.
are what is wrong with the freaking world today. People like you are so disrespectful. Girl. Am I in your face? No, I'm not. You were in my face like this.
Say less. I don't care about you or your kid. You were not in her face. You try to leave and she gets in your face. Then talk about you in my face. See what I mean when I say white people glitching out here? But y'all don't deserve your reparations, right? That's what they tell you every day. You're not owed reparations. How many more exhibits do I have to show? How many more exhibits do Great Black Shark have to show? Does Great Black Shark have to show? How many more exhibits does Taisha Essex have to show? Gavin Richard, Black Alpha, Beatzilla, Afro, Torian, Tariq, Jason, Lisa, Professor, LVZ, The Bunker TV, ZZ, Black Light. How many? Harvey. How many? How many? Y'all gonna like this. Look at the prancing she did walking over there. Hey, white people, this is white on white crime. Hey, you know how they say that we can't find any instances of white on white crime? I found white on white crime. Yes, I did. Look at her running over there.
Excuse me.
What do you
Excuse
want?
me.
Yes.
Roll it down, please.
I'm not rolling. Who the hell are you?
Sir, this is private property. This
شو
is a
عامل
private
لعبك يعني؟
lane.
So what?
Sir,
خلاص امشي هي بتخوف. Hey,
sir, listen to me. This is do you have a permit to be
It's
here?
none of your damn business.
Okay, sir, we pay a lot.
Step
Let me
away
tell
from
you
my
something.
car.
Let me sir,
Step away from my car.
sir, my American tax dollars pay for this permit. This is a private lake. Y'all don't look like you're supposed to be here.
I'm more American.
Y'all don't look like you supposed to be here. Y'all look like y'all supposed to be here.
And folk, them white people lost their mind.
You ain't look like you supposed to be here. I done paid all my taxes dollars for this, that here permit, and y'all don't look like y'all supposed to be here. Y'all's gonna mess me up. I'm about to go watch some Grace Under Fire. You's gonna come over here and mess that up. Y'all don't look like y'all supposed to be here. Are y'all foreigners? That is not American accent. That is a foreign accent. Were you one of them Ukrainians?
Like you look like European. Where do you come from? Poland?
Sir, roll down this
You
window.
come from Poland or
I have
Russia,
no choice
huh?
but to call the police.
My tax
You
is more than
cannot
your whole
park
salary.
here.
Get out of
Sir.
here.
Sir.
No, don't sir me.
Sir.
Hey, don't you dare touch my car.
Oh my God, babe, just go.
Don't you dare, huh? You're lucky I got
Y'all can, oh my God, he hit me.
يا خنزيري.
I kind of want to see part 2. I want to see part 2. Hey, welcome to what black people go through every day. Sergey and Misha, welcome to what black people go through every day. Look at that run. God damn, that's the most exercise she ever did all day. Get some. Oh, you know you hella wrong for that. He can't get off. Ain't that a bitch? No, you didn't. He can't get off. Look at him. There you go. One more time. Y'all hella wrong for that. Y'all hella wrong for that. He can't get off. That woman is not having it. She just want her bag and leave. He losing everything. God damn. Oh, we're at the end of Twitter things. Yay. All right, family, another episode in the books. But yeah, I ain't trying to hear nothing nobody's saying come election time. I don't want to hear shit. But before we go, let's look up this Chris Paul nonsense. I kind of want to know what's going on with this. Let's see. Here we go, family. Chris Paul got released. Reports Phoenix Suns to release, move on from star Chris Paul after 3 seasons. Chris Paul's time in Phoenix is apparently coming to an end. The Suns are preparing to move on from the veteran point guard, according to multiple reports on Wednesday. Bleacher Reports, Chris Haynes reported that the Suns were set to release Paul completely. The Athletic Shams, whatever, Sharania reported that the franchise is working to find a resolution, which could include a trade. Paul 38 averaged a career low 13.9 points, 8.9 assists, and 4.3 rebounds last season with the Suns. He helped them to the Western Conference semifinals this season, but they fell in that round to the Denver Nuggets. Since then, the Suns fired coach Monty Williams and replaced him with former Los Angeles Lakers coach Frank Vogel. Paul had 2 years left on his 4-year, $120 million deal. If he's waived before the June 28th deadline, only 15.8 of the 30.8 million he's due to earn for the 2023-24 season is guaranteed. The expectation, per ESPN's Adrian Wojnarowski, is that the Suns stretch and then waive Paul's contract to create more cap space over a longer term. That sucks. That sucks. But we move on. But anyway, y'all, appreciate y'all coming through. Hope you will be here tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. with myself and Blacklight. We are going to be talking about this Cali Fortanilla chick and why dumb conservatives are dumb conservatives. But anyway, y'all, take care, stay safe, and you know what to do when the agitators of peace come to mess up your existence.